Okay, before we start the walkthrough from the Wireshark, I do want to clarify something, and that is my register message did not go to leaf 201. It went, I'm sorry, spine 201. It actually went to 202, so it went to 9K4, and we see that right here. And you can see that it was actually sent to 183.1.202.202, and that means that the subsequent register was sent to leaf spine 101, which we see here. So I see my register message that we have deployed here. And if I look at the protocol independent multicast configuration here, the register, I know that this is a register message because notice it's sourced from 10.1.100.101. So that's going to be leaf 101, and it's destined to 10.1.200.200, which is a unicast address, not a multicast address. So like I was describing earlier, because this is a unicast packet that's being sent, it actually has a different 5 tuple. So what ends up happening is it's going to go to the next link based on the principles of equal cost multipathing and the hashing mechanism involved with the tuples. We also see, if I go ahead and hit close here and I take a look at what's going on, we see that I'm actually going to be sending a register stop. Now the register stop that I'm going to be sending, if I look at the PIM options here, it is basically saying, okay, 10.1.100.101 for this multicast group, we are going to say stop sending for it because there's actually no traffic that we need to be concerned with. Now if I were to look at this from the command line, so if I go into, say, for instance, both of these leaves, and say admin in XOS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I say show IPM route, you'll notice here that I have entries in the multicast routing table for traffic sourced from 10.1.100.101/32 for the multicast address group of 239.9.9.9. And you'll notice here I have no interfaces in my outgoing interface list. Now let's look at 9K4. Admin in XOS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and show IPM route, and we'll look at the same output here. And what we see here is we have the same configuration and I have nothing in my outgoing list. So judging from the configuration here, notice this device knows about the source and multicast group, and this device knows about the source and the multicast group. This is what we refer to as the S(G) entries. How did it learn it? That's the question. So the question is going to need to be answered, and that's going to be through the communication of the devices that are participating in the RP set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in another video, and I'm going to illustrate that a little bit better from the perspective of the light board so we can talk about how these rendezvous points are actually going to be communicating with one another so that we can synchronize information between them. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in that video.